When I looked in the mirror and saw a 302-pound person, I felt worthless. It's really bad because you are your own worst enemy, because you would look in the mirror and you say, gosh, you really need to lose weight. That doesn't help you. I mean, I probably dieted 98% of the time. You know, you buy the books, the diet books, and you read the diet books, and you buy the diet cookbooks, and you try to make, you know, all that stuff. And, you know, and then you just say, oh, well, you know, maybe you're in a relationship and they're like, yeah, you don't need to lose weight. You know, I like you just the way you are. Those are probably some of the worst words and most dishonest words anybody can ever say. They might like you the way that you are, but you're still not healthy. So do you want to be here for the next 5 years or for the next 50 years? And that's kind of what you have to decide. I want to be here for the next 50 years. At my heaviest, I weighed 302 pounds. Now I weigh 140 and life is great. I work in benefits, employee benefits. And so I know all of the statistics on how much obesity costs. You know from watching the news, we're in an obesity epidemic. You know what you look like in the mirror, you know what size clothes you wear, you know what the scale says. Well, you probably don't know what the scale says because you probably don't own a scale. But you never identify yourself with being obese. I knew for me it was more than just knowing what to do, because knowing what to do doesn't do any good if you don't put it into place. So I needed something that would help me do what I needed to do. I checked out a lot of doctors, every doctor I could find information on. I chose Dr. Nick because he made me feel comfortable, because he made me understand what was happening and what I needed to do. I chose Dr. Nick because what he said finally clicked. The Nicholson experience did make me feel more secure in making my decision. They do everything for you. They call your insurance, find out what you need, tell you what you need to do. You know, anything that I needed, they were there. You have the surgery, Dr. Nick is there, he comes in and talks to you beforehand, and you know, you start going in for your follow-up visits, and that support staff is amazing. You know, they were very prescriptive beforehand in the diet. They were very prescriptive after in the diet, what you needed to do. They really make you feel like you can be successful and that they're there supporting you, and anytime you want to go in and ask them a question, you can. The one worst thing I remember about being overweight is the way people look at you. People think just because you're overweight, you're lazy. Just because you're overweight, you will always choose to be overweight. And it's just not true. But then you know that they're looking at your weight and not the person that you are. Dr. Nick gave me more than a new lease on life. He gave me a life that I don't think I ever would have achieved without him. What he gave me allows me to walk with my head high. He gave me this tool that I could use to lose weight and accomplish what I needed to accomplish. I've been successful, and that's all because of Dr. Nick. I used to weigh 302 pounds, and now, thanks to Dr. Nick, I weigh 140.